Hello guys, so this is your trainer Anirudh Chiller. So we are working on a Fortinet lab in EVNG using the platform of FortiGate Firewall 7.x. The agenda for today's is we are working on a PAT. In previous lecture, we created a PAT as per policy, like it's a per policy PAT, and today we are going to create, you can say, source PAT using the central NAT. So what is that exactly? Let's come here. Where exactly we are going to configure this? So we are going to configure this PAT, or you can say CPAT, central PAT, here on firewall 4, and on this outgoing interface means whatever is coming from this specific source 10.04.0/24, and they want to access the internet outside, and they'll be going by port 3. So this source, or you can say central pad, will be coming to the picture. And why it's set at a source pad? Because we are going to configure as per the source, like using this specific source. So how central pad will be working? Let's say you saw that in previous lecture we created a per policy pad. So per policy PAT is basically defined on the basis of policy. Let's say you have five policies, you want to use the PAT on only on one policy. So you can go on that policy, you can create your dynamic pool there, or incoming, outgoing interfaces or the subnets, whatever you want to, and that's how you can create a per policy net. But here in the centralized PAT, in the CPAT, what you're going to do, you're going to create a central PAT or in FortiGate firewall, and once this centralized PAT is enabled, it will directly disable this per policy PAT. So means let's say you have enabled this one on your any policy, and after that you enable this central PAT. So this what will be happening once the central PAT is activated, or you can say enabled, this will directly disabled automatically. I'm going to show you. Okay, let's go there. And before that, let's consider what kind of IP pool we are going to use here. Let's say we have a subnet of 123.111/24 0. So the pool IP should be, let's take it as, okay, let's consider the pool IP as 123.111.1, and let's say the pool IP is 179 to 123.111.180. So whatever is coming, they'll be converting in one of these IP, either 123.111.179 or 180. So let's say if this resource is coming, want to access an internet, it might get converted to 179. And when this resource try to access it, it might get converted to 180, depends. And again, you can do this as per on the basis of port as well. Like you can include the port translation as well. If you don't want, you can disable it. So let's go to the firewall on Fortinet 4 to cross check what kind of configuration we have there. So I think I have, yeah, session is open here. So let's directly go to the GUI. So the GUI IP is this, and we are here on the firewall. Let's say I think we have one network, we should have one static route, that's for the internet. And let's check if we have any policy here. Yes, we do have a policy that says inside, whatever is going from inside to outside, or you can say inside port to the outside port, from any source, any destination, and for all type of services, it will be allowed. Okay, let's go there. And before that, let's try to ping. Just try to make sure like we have a connectivity before starting, else we will be concluding it. Okay, let's ping it. Okay, we are able to reach the internet, so that's working fine. Let's close it. Go here. Uh, Click it on edit it, whatever. Okay. So if you are seeing in this net option, we have the option of dynamic pool. Like we can create a pool and we have inside the policy. Okay. So right now we are able to see this option, but when we enable the source net, this option will be gone. Okay, let's cross check where central pat is there. You just go to the systems and in the setting, let's scroll it up. It should be somewhere. Hmm. Yeah, here it is. Central SNet. It's a source net. So it's disabled right now. Once you enable it, and before that, if you're seeing a next generation firewall mode, it's a profile based right now. If you do it policy based, when you click on the policy based that we did in the previous lecture, this central net option is gone. If you're seeing it's not there, when you click on the profile based, only you have the option to enable the central net. But once you select it's a policy based, like per policy net, so it will be gone. Like when you selecting the next firewall mode as a per policy, so we don't have any option to the central net. Okay, let's go to the profile base, enable the central net. That's it, nothing else. And if you go to the network, you'll be seeing a option in policy, I think. One second, yeah. Somewhere we should have option of the CNET once it's got enabled. Okay, let me refresh the page. Might take some time, who knows? Okay, go again. Why it is not there? It should have to be there as a central net somewhere. Okay, it's not showing. Okay, let me refresh it again. Give me a second. Okay, let's go again. Give it a try one more time. Why it's not there? Where was it? Central net. Yeah, we forgot to apply. Let's apply it. Changes has been saved. So now you go to the policy object, you're seeing option of central net. And before that, let's go to the firewall policy that I mentioned that this net option should have been gone there. You should be seeing, yeah. If you seeing earlier, they was giving the option to per policy, creating a dynamic pool, but right now it's saying central pool is enabled, so net setting will be matched as per the central SNet. Okay, let's go to the central SNet. We don't have any policy here, or you can say source net here. Let's create one. Your incoming interface should be inside port, outgoing interface should be outside port, and the source address, let's create one source. Go to the address, just give it a name, 10.4.0.x, yeah, and let's take the range as 10.0.4.0/24. I think that's the subnet. One second, 10.0.40, yeah, that's the one. Just want to cross confirm. Okay, so this has been used. Destination can be anything. You can say all. Okay, if you're seeing that by default it's enabled, so you have to keep it enabled to make it work. And the IP pool configuration use outgoing interface address. So if you keep it, it will be patted using this specific port 3 IP of the Fortinet Firewall 4. So that should be 123.1.153. So we don't want to consume that IP. So let's create our dynamic pool. Click on the use dynamic pool. Click on plus, create a new one. We don't have anything yet. Uh, Pool for FGT4. Okay. Try to keep it overlaid. We already discussed it's many to one, so that's why you use overlaid, not one to one. One to one should be one IP to another public IP. So let's keep it overload for now. Let's define the range. What was the range we discussed? Let's keep that range. 123.111.179 and 180. Two IPs only. 123.111.179 to 123.111.180. Okay, we have it. Keep it or reply on. Click OK. Okay, this pull, yeah, it is there. Just click here, it's selected. Yeah, protocol. You can select any protocol kind of stuff. Let's say you want that, okay, if anything coming for TCP stuff, it should be netted. Then you can click TCP or UDC, UDP specific, or any specific HTTP, HTTPS. Try to keep it any at the moment. And this policy is enabled. Yes, we want to enable it. Click OK. So NAT pool is worked right now. Let's go there to the Windows, retest the services. Either we are able to reach the network. Earlier we checked that we are. Okay, we are reaching, able to reach the internet. Let's go to the second machine. That's the Linux one. Okay, let me put it here. Close it. Go to the where's the command line for this one? Yeah. Okay. Ping 8.8.8. Okay, we are reaching to the internet without any issue. Let two, 3 times ping. So we have some address for the translations. So we can have some entries, like if you're doing a ping for a single time, we might have a less entries. So just for that purpose, I'm doing a multiple ping. That's it. Okay, this ping is happening. Let's go to the FTT4 and come here. Get system session list will give you the description what has been translated. Okay, so if you are seeing two IPs are there, 10 for 121 is been translated to 123.180 and 10.04.179 it's been translated to 180. Like two entries are shown. Okay, what is the IP? 179 that is translating right now. Let me check what's the IP for the window. IP config is 121. Why is not transmitting? It is coming. My bad. Okay. Okay, now we have one more entry. If you're seeing 4 121, it is there. So entry for 121 is there and 179 is there, but they're using IP as a translation for 123.1.1.180. And this was the earlier port number. They're using the same port number. And here the port number is 1. It's been translated to 60147, depend on the firewall again, what kind of port they want to use. So we enable the source net, or you can say source pet using the central net. And once you enable the central net, the per policy net will be override in that condition. And let's go to the firewall policy. 1 second. Go there, click edit. If you want to see what kind of configuration you have to put, I'm just inside the central source net policy. Just click in add a CLI. Okay, this would be the configuration that you have to put if you want to put a specific configuration part instead of GUI. Like you have tried to configure a central SNet map, and when you try to edit it, okay, the source interface should be port 2, destination should be port 3, the source origin address 10.0.10.40.x. We have created one, so that's why it's showing as X, although it is 10.40.0/24. The destination should be anything, and we created a pool for FGT4. So if you go inside the pool, you'll be seeing those two IP 179 and 180. So we have concluded that we can create a central net, and once central net is created, per policy net will be disabled, and it will be, you can say, preferred over the per policy net. And after that, we are seeing that, okay, we have some entries inside the firewall that will be showing the specific IPs of the Windows Linux machine has been converted to specific uh, pet IPs that we include 179 and 180, and the port translation are happening as well. So that is all for the today. So I hope you learned something new today, and that is all. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel at the rate ARC_tutorial and like my videos and share it as well. I'll be coming with more videos further. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.